Bye bye blues, bye bye blues. Bells ring, birds sing, sun is shining, no more pining, just we two, smiling through. Don't sigh, don't cry, bye bye blues. One more time. Bye bye blues. That whole song is like, I don't know, 20 bars. So we get to go through it a few times. Bye 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 blues. Bye bye blues. Bells ring, birds sing, sun is shining, no more pining, just we two, smiling through. Don't sigh, don't cry, bye bye blues. Bye bye blues. Bye bye blues. Oh, hi, Blues. Oh, hello. Welcome back, Blues. Good evening. This is the No Show for Friday evening, the 12th of July, 2024. It's the No Show. And I am Ethan Hirschenfeld. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Good evening. This is a non-alcoholic beer in a Movement Voter Project mug. Check out Movement Voter Project. They're doing very important work. It's Friday night. Good evening. I hope you had a wonderful week, or a pretty good week, or an acceptable week, or a run-of-the-mill week. You had a week. I had a week. This morning I had a crazy thing happen. I'm going to tell you about it. Actually, it was this afternoon. I had that audition I told you about for Law and Order. Law and Order. And I approached a few friends about doing it, self-taping with me on Zoom, Zooming with me and reading the other characters. And people were not available. So I ended up hiring and working with the guy I work with a lot, who's just fantastic. I've told you about him before. He was a guest on this show last summer, I'm pretty sure. Lucas, terrific actor and also a terrific coach. And I told him, we just need 12 minutes because it's a short scene. We just need 12 minutes, bang it out. We went for an hour. We did. And then I looked back at my phone to see how many takes, because then, I had to choose which takes I was going to submit. We did over 80 takes. 80. We did over 80 takes of this. Now, many of the takes were just 2 to 6 seconds long because something right at the top was just not quite right. And there's no editing in these things. You do the whole take. 80 take. That was definitely a record. I couldn't believe it. I counted, on my phone. I went back to the photo gallery and I saw 5 across, and then I was counting all the way down. It was like, I thought I was going to get to 100. But some good takes. Good. It's like I was saying last night on the show. There's some really well-written, interesting, very, not long scenes that have a real They have a few moments in them. They have a few twists and turns and surprises. So, hey, McJet. Hey, Max. Hey, Astral Shoals. Hey, Jill. Okay, you had an okay week. That's okay. Richard, the fickle finger of fate. Fate's fickle finger. Fate's pickled finger. Whistling a happy tune. Oh, the picture. Oh, yeah, that picture. That was just Hildy rolling on the floor in various cute poses, but the one she was sort of like covering her ears. I thought that was cute. All right, I'm glad your cardiologist thinks you're still here. That's very good news. I'm glad to hear it. Yes, the dog was definitely comfortable. What a sweet dog. We had her at the beach this evening. We hadn't taken her in a while because her foot was healing up. She had such a good time. She's very proud of herself when she can catch the ball. It's just very cute. She has a little bit of a coordination thing where you throw the ball and she jumps high to get it, and she kind of jumps backwards a little bit, so she misses the ball a lot. It's very cute. I've never had a dog before that needed that much practice to catch a ball, but it's very cute. Oh, that's great, Stephanie. You sent in 4 takes of that audition from yesterday. Yeah, you definitely were doing different stuff on each of them. That's great. Well, I did the same thing with that Law and Order thing today. I submitted 3 different takes. You know, there was one law take, there was one order take, and there was one and take. No, that's silly. That's just silly. No, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to do that. All right, that was one song, Bye Bye Blues. Someone suggested that last night. I think they sent me an email. Unless they wanted Bye Bye Blackbird or Bye Bye Love, or I don't know. I was just looking at Bill Bailey, which someone suggested. Bill Bailey. I wrote it down. Now I'm going to learn it because I kind of learned it, but I learned it at like 10 minutes to 9, which it turns out that's too late. You know, I've learned quite a bit after doing this show for a year and doing the musical portion of the show for about 6 months, 7 months now. What I've learned is that you don't want to learn a brand new song 10 minutes before the show. That's not a great plan. So, Bill Bailey, that's going to be tomorrow. Bye bye blues, bye bye blues. I've mentioned this before when I've sung this song before on the show, but that song is written by 4 people. Words and music by Fred Ham, Dave Bennett, Bert Lown, and Chauncey Gray. I don't know how they all fit around the piano, those 4 guys. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, good news. I wanted to share this good news. Bonsoir, Leslie. What's up? Yes, thank you, Leslie. Nice to see you. Welcome to the No Show for Friday evening, the 12th of July. Bonsoir. Hello, Bella Lune. Bonsoir. Or buonasera. Buonasera. A friend just told me, hello, mother. Nice to see you. My good friend just told me he was boarding a plane to Italy or Italy, as some people used to pronounce it in the New York area. I'm going over to Italy. Anyway, my friend was boarding a plane to Italy this evening, so I said, buon viaggio. That's bon voyage in Italian. Oh, yeah, I wanted to tell you the good news. So the other day, listen, I don't mean to be just flogging my own flunking here, but here it is. Here's the book with the eponymous mockumentary. I just found out today we got into another festival. Woohoo! So, whoa, I said woohoo, and the ukulele answered me. Woohoo! Woohoo! You hear that? Woo! Woo! Very cool. Anyhow, we got into the New Jersey Web Festival. Let me make sure I'm naming the festival correctly. The New Jersey Web Fest. The New Jersey Web Fest. Yes. The New Jersey Web Fest happening September 26th to 29th, 2024 in Montclair, New Jersey. So we found out today. I mean, that's exciting. We got into another festival. Thank you, Jill. Thank you. Dave in LA. What's up, Dave in LA? Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Leslie. Yes, we're now in a couple of festivals, which is nice because, sometimes in life you hear the word no a few times, and you can hear the word no enough that it starts to sound like, starts to sound unpleasantly familiar. So then it's nice. Then the yes comes as a welcome surprise. So Astral says, I had an ex-girlfriend who had a dog who would close her eyes and brace for impact if you held a dog biscuit above her face. Oh, that's cute. So she trained the dog to close the eyes like it was incoming with the biscuit. That's cute. I want to give a thank you and what they call a shout out to Jessica Green, who was one of the two fantastic editors who edited Today Is Now. She's actually the one who told me that we got into the New Jersey Web Fest, because it turns out in the entire 6 years of that festival, she has attended it every single year, and she has won some big awards for her films at the festival. And she said even the 1 year out of the 6 when she didn't have a film in the festival, she attended the festival because it's such a great festival. She says it's her favorite of all the festivals. And so that's exciting. So I'm planning on going. Again, it's September 26th to 29 in Montclair, New Jersey. So I'm looking forward to attending for the screening and then for the gala and all that. A little schmoozing, a little networking, a little who knows what. Wah, wah, wah. Sister-in-law teaches at Montclair College. Wow, what do you know? Okay, Richard, that's cool. Maybe you can forward the information about the New Jersey Web Fest. New Jersey Web Fest. Hey, Blue Lady, nice to see you. Thank you for joining. All right, here comes another song. I think. Another song. Another May, another June, another sunny afternoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. Not that song. That's not the song that's coming. Another bride, another groom. Oh yeah, New Jersey is Feldo land. That's exactly right. And also my mom is from Jersey. So yeah, we should make a weekend of it. Montclair, that'll be the last weekend of September. The sun shines bright in the old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer and the old folks are gay. The corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. The young folks roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by hard times come a-knocking at the door, then my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for the old Kentucky home, for the old Kentucky home far away. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for the old Kentucky home, for the old Kentucky home far away. Wow, 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 wow. My Kentucky home got repossessed. All right, that's a different song, but I guess once your house is repossessed, that means that a ghost lived there, and that was when the house was possessed, and then the ghost left, and then the ghost moved back in. That's when your house gets repossessed. I think that's what you're talking about. A succession of two ghosts living in your house. That's a repossession. Leslie asked, which exit? And my mom answered, exit 14 for Elizabeth. This is New Jersey talk. They talk about exits. What exit? What exit? I think there was an SNL thing about that in the 70s. I can't remember who that was. Who weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. And then when Sartre wrote that play, No Exit, was there some connection there with the New Jersey Turnpike? What's a town? In order to complete that joke, I need to know a town in New Jersey that does not have its own exit off the turnpike. And that would help us finish up that joke. Yeah, what exit? That's right, Leslie. There was a what exit joke. Hey, big news. We are only 2 days away from the 1 year anniversary of the launch of this very program that you're watching and or listening to right now. The Nosho was born. The Nosho was conceived of and born on the very same day, July 14th, 2023, the first day of the Screen Actors Guild strike. And it's now been going for 364. Tonight is night 364. So this is our birthday weekend, I guess. I hadn't thought of it, but it's already... Oh, Clifton. There we go. Thank you, Richard. So the joke is that Jean-Paul Sartre was writing a play about Clifton, New Jersey, and that's how he came up with the concept of no exit. Yeah, it's not much of a, one of those great Sartre jokes. So my plan, as I described to you about 2 months ago when I started to think of the arrival 2 months hence, which is now just 2 days hence of the 1 year anniversary, my idea was that since it corresponds with Bastille Day, that I would do a few French numbers on Sunday night. So I still might do that. I still might do a few French numbers, and maybe even we'll sing the Marseillaise, the French anthem. But on top of that, I want to do a Union song, and my favorite Union song is Joe Hill, because it'll be the 1 year anniversary of the strike. The strike lasted several months and was a success. When whippoorwills call and evening is nigh, I hurry to my blue heaven, a turn to the right, A little white light will lead you to my blue heaven. You'll see a smiling face, a fireplace, a cozy room, a little nest that's nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and baby make three. We're happy in my blue heaven. Just Molly and me, and a puppy make three. We're happy in my blue heaven. Yeah, I didn't know where Blue Heaven was either. I was thinking the same thing, Richard. The song kind of gives you directions to my Blue Heaven. It's like a map quest. It's like Waze, this song. It tells you how to get there. Walter Donaldson wrote that song, 1927. And Leslie, I would be surprised if he didn't sing this. I think that probably is a song that Steve Martin sings. It might have been in Pennies from Heaven, and it might have been easily been in, he does all those concerts with the banjo and that kind of thing. And I think he probably does a lot of that 1920s repertoire. Oh, repertoire. I stopped saying that word for a while. I'm glad to have rediscovered it there. Don Dunn. Hello, Don Dunn. Born on July 15th, 42. Happy almost birthday. Good to have you with us. Hello again. July 15th. 15 juillet. Heaven had to be color coordinated with the sky. Yeah, that's right, my blue heaven. It has to match the sky. Unless it's a rainy day, so the blue heaven does not match the gray sky. All right, we'll sing you a nice happy birthday on your birthday on the show if you tune in. What else did I have to tell you? What other important things did I want to share? Oh, another day has gone by without me doing a training swim. Today was day 3 in a row. I was planning on it. Went down to the water. We went down to the water with the puppy. She had a great time romping around, but it was just too choppy, too wavy. So I think I'm revising my little training plan for this September 7th swim, and I'm going to just consider the possibility that I will just do long swims on days that are inviting, where the water is inviting. But I'm not going to force myself to do a daily swim every single day. It's a little too much on the shoulder, the old shoulder. All right, what was the other song I wanted to do? Oh, that was it. I've covered all the music I wanted to do tonight. I don't know. La 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 la. Oh, let me tell you about what else I have coming up. Yeah, let's all sing on the 15th. We'll sing a happy birthday to Don. I had an audition last week that I thought it just went great. It was so fun. We did a bunch of takes. I got takes that I just loved. But I just got another audition for the identical show for a different role, which means I did not book that role. What that role was I think I told you about it. He was an Iranian artist at kind of a wake, and a super kind of pompous guy. So insensitive, but fun. It was a fun part. Now I got an audition for the role of a CNN anchor in the same show. That's one of those moments in a show when you see a character in the show watching the news, either on their phone or on a screen on the wall. And so they have to hire an actor to play that fake anchor. So I've never auditioned for one of those roles before, and I think it'll be quite fun and also kind of, I think, a little bit easier in a way than other auditions, because what is an anchor man? An anchor man or an anchor person, you know, they don't have to do a hell of a lot with the read. I mean, maybe there are some subtleties. You can decide what sort of an anchor man. I have noticed lately that there are some anchor people who artificially depress their voice to make it extra bassy to try to give themselves some gravitas, which it's not a nice sound. There's one guy in particular who he kind of talks like this when he does the news, and his hair is in a perfect brush to the side, and he looks like it's just really, I find it really lame. I like someone just to just read it straight. Read it straight in your voice. Oh wow, Don. I'm saluting you. I didn't realize that. You're a Vietnam veteran from 66 to 69. All right. Yes, Richard, I agree. So your shoulders can get a little sore from exercise, but think about Atlas and his shoulders with the whole world on there. Shep Smith. I'm trying to picture him. Which guy that is. Can't picture him. All right, so I have that one. I have a Mafia, and then another one came along. I think yet another audition came along. Yeah, another one came in today. Let me check what that is. Oh yeah, this is so funny because this was a film. I spotted the listing, and then my agents, without me mentioning it, they got me the audition for it. It's the part of a like a priest, but a kind of cultish, a cult leader priest. Here's the character that I'm auditioning for, who leads a positive masculinity workshop. He's the parody of a wise mentor. And at one point, he feigns being hit with a baseball bat. But it's shot on a green screen, so there's no danger, no stunts. Oh, now I can picture Shepard Smith. He got knocked out of, I guess, knocked off of Fox News a number of years ago. Oh, he does have a good voice. You know, he sounds to me like a smoker. He sounds like a guy who smokes. It's a nice voice, and that's where I think that particular quality comes from. I'd be surprised if he was not a smoker. Wah 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 wah. Just okay. Anyway, so that's a bunch of auditions I have coming up. Not to focus on my work, but that's what's happening. That lady with the $9 billion medical scam intentionally lowered her voice. I can't remember her name. I don't remember the $9 billion. Ooh, boy, that's right. That character in Magnolia. Oh, boy, I loathed that movie. That director would drive me nuts. I was on a first date watching that movie. And I later learned that she could hear me doing a lot of impatient sighing. Oh, right, that woman, Elizabeth Holmes, yeah. I really recommend that stuff. The non-alcoholic beer company is called Athletic. 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 Snicks, I agree completely. That movie blew. Athletic. And this is the one that's the Radler. It's like a lemony kind of thing. Really good. I'll be here at 9 always. Every night at 9 always. Every night at 9. Every night at 9. Every night at 9 always, always. Every night at 9 always. Every night at 9 always. Every night at 9. Every night at 9. Every night at 9 always. I'll be here every night at 9. Thank you very much for your eyes and your ears. That's right, McChet. Every night at 9, except that one time when I was here at 9:04, and maybe that other time it was 8:02. But if I'm not going to be, let's put it this way: the default setting is I am here at 9, unless you hear otherwise. Thank you, Don. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yes, sweet dreams, everybody. I will be here at 9 tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning. Lesson 3 with Hildy at Puppy School. Very exciting. We're going to learn some new tricks. That's what I'll tell you about that tomorrow on tomorrow night's show. Tune in tomorrow night to learn what tricks Hildy and I learned at Puppy School. All right, that one night, McJet, that's right, when I switched it to 9:15 due to my tardiness. All right, everybody, sleep well. Thanks.